NERDSoul.
Lay ill kid at OneYoungsta holding it down, bringing that street geek and nerd soul. What is up, my people? Today, all year, coming with another wonderful episode of That's Right, Best Believe It. I ain't telling you no lies. You better ask your mama. You know what I'm saying? We doing a little bit of on screen today, and I'm not by myself. I got the awesome gentlemen, both of them from Blurtish. Welcome, Mark and Coop. What's up?
What's up, y'all? Welcome to everybody who's listening at www.blurtish.com. On this joint venture, we're going to talk some trailers today.
What's good, y'all?
Yes,
it's
sir.
Mark Dub, part man, part thug. Use my heart for what hearts are made for. I'm excited. They got some trailers.
Oh, yes, we do. Yes, we do. Let's get into the first trailer. The first trailer that we got going down comes from a little studio that's been having some trouble in the last couple weeks. All right,
A
last
petite
couple
little
weeks,
tiny studio.
a little tiny studio is an indie studio.
Oh, yeah. That's what people want you to believe.
They've been having some trouble. Warner Brothers decided to release a trailer for a Blue Beetle. All right, that's right, not Ted Cord, but Mr. Jaime Reyes. All right, and the dude that got killed that set off the whole OMAC project storyline. But
y'all don't have a heart attack out there. Y'all know what it is. But that's okay.
But it's all about Jaime right now. You know what I'm saying? The trailer came out today. I want to know from Mark Dub, because Mark Dub is our resident DC enthusiast. All right?
Yeah.
Mark Dub,
Let me tell you, man.
how you feeling, man? How you feeling?
Well, those who've been listening know that I've not been very happy with DC as of late. I've been very, very the opposite of happy. Unhappy. Not happy. Unhappy. However, but I'm excited about the Flash trailer. I mean, Flash looks like it's gonna be amazing. Yo, I knew this Blue Beetle movie was coming. I didn't have high expectations, even though I like the actor. DC just hadn't been coming with it. This trailer, I don't know, bro. This trailer looks good. It looks like another V on the side of the Angels.
Yo, man, I think I might be with you. But let me see what Coop at. Coop, come on, man. Come on. Look, touch and agree, my brother. Touch and agree.
What Mark was saying. Now, some might call me a DC hater. I'll go you one better. I've been a WB hater because the whole company has been doing some shady stuff and hurting your pockets in fandom and cutting stuff left and right. Look, everything I like, they've been cutting. Whether it's animation or dramas, I'd be like, God dang, WB, can I have something?
Can't have nothing.
But to give them credit where credit is due, first of all, I am a fan of this young actor, Zolo. I can't say his last name, but his real name is Zolo. You know him better as Miguel from Cobra Kai.
Yeah, his name is Miguel.
We have been following young Miguel. I feel like All Might watching a Miguel grow up and become a great fighter in his own universe. Now he's translating those Cobra Kai skills to this DC thing that honestly I didn't know it was coming. We heard rumors. It was always rumored if it was on the proverbial chopping block, but I think they waited, saw how the PR backlash would have been after they cut Batgirl.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It was looking like they was getting rid of brown people projects, starring brown people. I don't know. So, but they look like they was like, you know what? Let's curve that. Couple of things that I like. First of all, I like the trailer. I'm just get that out the way.
Okay. So we all here. We all agree. All right, cool. No doubt.
Hoop is giving love to a DC trailer, so
I'm going in market calendar.
That says a lot.
We're gonna get to that, but just from I guess business wise, I know weird stuff that I like, but something they're doing that I like. But go ahead.
Okay.
I'm gonna let y'all.
Okay.
I'll drop it good.
Okay. So, me, I like this trailer. I like this trailer a lot. There's only one part of this trailer that I don't like. And I mean, it's one part of the movie. Now, this person isn't as bad as Aquafina, but George Lopez has always been whack to me.
All right. Since you go in there, I'll do you one better. I think they're just as bad, if not worse, than Aquafina.
Ooh, okay.
I've seen some George Lopez, humor.
So like, you might know some stuff that I don't know.
I just know it's one joke, and I've seen some, like, he always had something to say. But I saw one stand up. It was like, oh, if black people in the building, blah, blah. They Dominican tonight, which is so ignorant. But,
boy.
I
mean, I guess I get the joke, but yeah.
It was trash. It's like,
I get the joke. I get it.
The joke. You repping for La Raza, your people. Do your thing, Playboy.
I get it.
You're whack.
Yeah, I get it.
You got a little oomph for us.
Especially when he especially when he had his TV show and he made sure there was a paper bag for the casting. But we letting that go. All right. We're here to talk about Zolo Maraduena. Look, Miguel, all right? The boy doing good. All right.
Hey, no, look, Mike, the way you were saying that, boy, I was like, oh, Mike done put that Latin love on, boy.
That's right, Maraduena.
He sounded like
like
he grew up in the hills.
Mighty Duena. But
I would just stick with Solo, all right? Solo is enough of
he out here doing his thing. I'm proud of it. This trailer looks awesome. I am fully on board. I knew about Blue Beetle from the comics. I didn't really super care about him, but then when Jaime Reyes came through in Young Justice, I was like, okay, it kind of like breathed some new life into the character for me, and I was like, oh, okay, cool, I like this. I'm digging it. So then when they announced the movie, I was like, I don't know. And then when I saw the set photos of the suit, the suit set that look, man, they must have did some extra After Effects or something. But all I know is this suit looks top quality. The way the suit moves, the way it's like colored, the way he moves in it, I am excited. And I never thought I'd be excited for a Blue Beetle film. Now, I'm sad to say that this movie probably doesn't count. But maybe that's a good thing, where you can take this movie like Black Adam and just be like, yo, this is this movie by itself and I ain't got to worry about nothing else.
Yo, man, I guess more to your point, it does look good. I hope the CGI stays consistent. They look like they've been putting in they put a little more oomph into it since it was supposed to be originally a HBO exclusive or day in and day out, maybe theater, but it was going to hit HBO Max when it was released. But they decided to say, you know what? Let's hold off on that because of the whole restructuring. So that's why it was kind of like, let's maybe listen to the people or let's do some more testing. Maybe let's do some more work on it. And I'm happy for this actor because Zolo he has leading man ability to be one of those young actors. Like, okay, to go a little bit further, to some other podcasts I listen to, they keep asking about what a leading American actor out there that could be such. I don't know if Zolo is born to America, but whatever, he's American or whatever as you want to put it, as American as it can be. And he's in that age with the Alamains, with the the Zendayas, with Zendaya's boyfriend or / husband, the guy who plays Peter Parker. I forgot his name for a minute. I'm blanking. Tom Holland, yes. So he's probably a little bit younger than Tom Holland, but he's in that general class of age range because he's about 2021 at least, probably more like 23, because you know how Hollywood do it. So I'm happy to see him get his shot. Maybe this will be the legit beginning of a strong Hollywood career for him. Now that he's pretty much everybody's aged out of Cobra Kai, and they got to move on and find stuff. So this is like the perfect timing for him. The suit looks good. He still got the Miguel charm. It shines through the trailer of Cobra Kai, of getting familiar with him, and it just shines.
I want to point it out, like the suit looks good in a not like Venom way.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It looks like nanite robots.
It could have gone the way of Venom, and that would have been bad because Venom and Carnage look sloppy.
They just look
I don't know,
like wet messes.
Yeah, they do. They look like blobs, but this suit looks like an Iron Man-esque suit that has like nano forming capabilities, and it also
doesn't look like another. It also doesn't look like other suits that we've seen lately in Marvel that look like they should have been like Power Ranger suits or something. So yeah.
Like, and it's funny. I'm an old school Blue Beetle fan. I actually read the book when it came out, like when they brought out Ted Kord in the 80s. That's how old I am. And then I read Ted Kord joining the Justice League, the Batman, Guy Gardner, Captain Marvel, Dr. Fate Justice League, like the one written by Kevin. It was drawn by Kevin McGuire and written by Keith McGiffin. Like, I'm an old school Blue Beetle fan. I love Ted Kord character, and I love that the current incarnation, they always pay homage to the Ted Kord character. He was a really dope character. They made him very, very Peter Parker like in DC, and they killed him. Maxwell Lord killed him in a storyline, and he launched like you said, the Brother Eye storyline. His death did, and that ended up being way bigger than I expected. With Wonder Woman turning Maxwell Lord's head like a beer cap. That was traumatic. But
oh boy, I remember that.
Suffice it to say, it was Blue Beetle is a really dope character. I think if DC gets this right, Marvel has been brilliant over the years in taking characters that I consider B tier. Like, because before Iron Man was in the MCU, Iron Man was a B tier character.
Yeah.
The X-Men and Spider-Man and Hulk, maybe, those were like the top tier Marvel characters. Like, in terms of like commercial viability, Wolverine. Marvel has been brilliant in taking those characters, like taking Guardians of the Galaxy and making them A-list characters.
Yeah.
Taking Iron Man. Iron Man was not an A-list character, but he is now. He's maybe one of the biggest characters.
They had no choice, so they had to have it being sharp. They didn't have all their characters at the time.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, they still could have faked. You know what I'm saying?
They were brilliant in their ability to do it, though. Like, to make you care about these characters. And I think DC has the potential to do the same thing with this Blue Beetle movie. Blue Beetle is a C tier character. He ain't gonna be long.
I just agree with Mike that, that ain't no knock to Ted Kord, but I think going the Jaime Reyes way, and I think he has such a good showing on Young Justice. That's the character I'm familiar. And I think the voice, like, you got to really sit and know him and the problems that he was going through, and if you watched Young Justice, the quick transformation in the trailer, and you basically they define what can do, or the limits of it, or not all the limits of it. He can go to space, he can go all the way down, so they did that real quick, and it looked like it burned into his body, so he can't get rid of it. So he's stuck.
Yeah, you can't just pull it off.
And you can kind of hear in the dialogue, it was like, all right, this isn't a curse. Maybe it's a blessing. You can't just pull it off. So it's stuck to you. So it's kind of like a little bit of body horror, but how do you overcome that and to use this as a gift? But I kind of missed that they didn't take the evil sounding voice for the AI from the Young Justice, because that dude.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna shoot him.
But he's like, no, don't shoot him.
So, maybe they'll have that where he's like, talking to himself and he has to, learn to deal. But maybe they'll just
I mean, again, if they do it, they just need to make sure they do it better than Venom. Like the symbiote's voice sucks. They try to make him funny. He's not funny.
Yeah, it's just not good.
Yeah,
it's just all around not good.
This looks like it'll be written way better than that.
This looks like it'll be more contemporary and better for the actual characterization of him. I had no desire to see Venom, but just like,
yeah, it is. I try to give it a shot, but anyway, back to this. There's two things I want to talk about. There's a shot where he's in like a hallway, right? And this guy walks up to him. Not only does he hit him, but then he kicks him into the wall in such a cool way that I'm like, all right, we're gonna get some sweet action. But then this is how you know someone who's in charge knows what they're doing. All right. Because at the end of the trailer, she's like basically, I can make whatever you want to make, right? And homie makes essentially Cloud's sword. And not only makes the sword, but then styles and profiles with the joint, sliding on the ground, kicking it, flipping it, throwing it behind his back. Like, come on, man. Come on. I mean, let's go. Let's go, baby.
One thing that I did like, that probably people learn. Some of the best trailers lately in superheroes that say, I'm going to do this. But, like Black Panther 1, even Black Panther 2, they had cool trailers. Especially Black Panther 1. So you got to know the character and saw physicality what it do. They took a good playbook from that. Like I said, he can go to space. He can fight. He's strong. He transforms. Not like a Power Ranger, but if you use the Power Rangers, the young people will get that. So you got a young actor that people are familiar with from all ages that like his show. And he's stunting with the powers, and it's going to be some action into it. What more do you want? And then you have this piece of media, Young Justice. You can go back and watch Young Justice and get a hype for what he does if you're not familiar. If you don't want to say read the book, you can just watch the show. And so I'm looking forward to it. And can I just throw something out there?
Go ahead.
Get ready to throw something out. What I just said, DC / Milestone, whoever Milestone, know where I'm going.
All right. I know where you're going. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. Like we need it. You know what I'm saying? Like go on and repeat it because you broke up a little bit.
Okay. Well, if you get to this level for Blue Beetle, you nailed it. You nailed what we want, the characterization. He's hip. He's young. Find us a Static Shock, and you will have a big fan base. Will come back to your movies and will be willing to try more of your stuff. How it's like if Blue Beetle can come out now, 2 years, I at least need to hear some progress. I need to at least hear some progress. Even if you can't say, are we ready to go? I want to see it in shooting for Static Shock.
I'm going to take it a step further.
Time.
DC Static Shock better be in this movie. Now, I'm not saying Static Shock needs to come in and have, 30 lines in the film. No. But you know how at the end of these films, when like the cops finally show up or something like that, you can easily have a situation where this fight spills over into a situation where,
Mike,
maybe Static and Rocket are like not suited up, but just like, hold up, what's going on? And then it's like, oh snap. I'm telling y'all how to get money. Y'all don't know how to get money
they would do it
because we see what's going on with Shazam. So I'm telling y'all how to get money. Now, the least y'all can do is listen to somebody because ain't nobody up there smarter than me. I used to think y'all Hollywood people were smarter than me, but y'all Hollywood people spent billions of dollars on Lucasfilm and had no plan for a trilogy. So since I know y'all ain't got no smarts, Y'all ain't got no wits, no cleverness about y'all. Let me help you. All right. Go on and do some reshoots right now for a post-credit scene or something and put put Static and Rocket in there. They're both around the same age. Well, no, Rocket and the Young Justice is older, so never mind. Take out Rocket. Put Static in there some way, shape, or form. Maybe say something explodes or something comes his way and he has to quickly use his power to protect himself. He don't even have to have no lines. We just see him protect himself and we like, oh snap, we know who he is.
Actually, cool. I'm gonna agree with you. Put Rocket in there. Go ahead, bring her age down. You don't have to do exact. You can bring her age down. You can make her 20. You can make her like if she's a little bit older, or make her 18 if she want to be the oldest one. You know,
maybe like an older sister kind of like vibe with Static.
You know, because if they keep the aspect that she is a single mom, you know, I understand. So she will be mature regardless of her age.
Yeah.
But you can do that and you can have Static. I am going to be pessimistic. I don't think DC is smart enough at the moment. I think they just got lightning in a bottle and they go ride it. And you know that these studios are my ride it right. But if they are listening, y'all know, again, Static Shock had his own Saturday morning cartoon. Jaime Reyes on Young Justice. Not quite what it was Saturday morning.
Y'all better bring it together.
Y'all have two people who have been animated very well and have episodes of their characterization that's not hard to figure them out. Why reinvent the wheel? Why make this hard? I do not understand. I don't think they will get it this fast. I'm willing to say within 2 years. If this goes well, DC, do not be stupid and don't do it. You know, James Gunn, Mr. James Gunn, talking to you.
James Gunn ain't going to do it. You seeing his roadmap? It's filled with white heroes or aliens. Like, let's be honest. Like, let's not mince words. Like, let's be for real. You've seen his roadmap. It ain't got no black people in that joint.
I think he also, if this is successful, maybe he'll let this director let him produce the Elseworlds and just let this be its own thing. Let Static be its own thing. I'm cool with these Connect stuff. Ain't never been a strong point. Might not be a strong point because he seems like he wants to keep his universe small, connected with all the whiteness. Hopefully it's good, you know, entertaining whiteness. So I'm not even asking for no Young Justice team up, maybe an unnamed team up if they just pop up eventually. Let these characters live and breathe, because you can find more young actors who can play the part. Ain't no way you can't find somebody 25 and under to play these roles.
True that. So before we get out of here, the last word on Blue Beetle before we move on, I want to give it to my man Mark Dub. This is your time to shine, baby. How you feeling about DC right now?
Well, I mean, you know what? I've been watching a little Mandalorian today, catching up, and I watched that Blue Beetle trailer, and I was like, yes, this is the way.
True that.
Man, look, just like when Zion was balling, I felt like the love need to match the hate. Been a lot of hate. When they do good, they should be loved.
That's right.
Celebrated.
That's right.
I celebrate you, DC.
DC, we celebrate you.
I celebrate you on a good trailer. Now don't disappoint me.
You know what I'm
I'm gonna back those statements. If they do good, I'll celebrate. I'm gonna not give myself, but I'm gonna keep my expectations neutral. But if I'm gonna let it wash over me. I'm gonna enjoy it, and if it's great, I'm not gonna hype myself up for failure. No, but it is something that I want to mention that they're doing that I like. Whoever set the date, good job. It's in August. It's at a point where even for me, I'm kind of done with taking a break from cons at that time. So personally, I like it. And also, it's after Secret Invasion. It's after generally the big blockbuster movies at that time. So it really, other than maybe The Boys that might be out around that time, and generally The Boys probably be cooking on a few weeks already. So, but The Boys kind of exists so much of his own thing, it doesn't really stop, and it doesn't hurt one way or the other. It seemed like they pick a date that it'll be on its own block for people to find it and see it.
Word.
And to enjoy it.
You know what? That's a good point. Good point. Unlike Black Adam, like Black Adam got choked out by how successful Black Panther was gonna be.
Bruh, they picked the worst dates for Black Adam and Shazam. Even though Shazam,
it was a bad date.
Bad date. It should have been pushed. They should have pushed that into this year and just moved Shazam whenever.
Shazam. All right, let me keep it real. Shazam should have been straight to HBO Max.
HBO Max.
And Black Adam and Blue Beetle should have came out back to back. Like, because from the looks of this trailer, and I know there's gonna be these Oscar types that come in. I don't care about Oscars. Awards ain't never. Here's what's important: that dollar. People want to enjoy themselves when they go to a movie. This looks enjoyable.